HOA staff stole $50,000 in materials from my unfinished home too blind to notice the security cameras. I never imagined the people hired to protect community standards would be the ones robbing me blind. It all started when I began building my dream home on a corner lot inside an HOA community. The framing was up, the wiring was halfway done, and I had just delivered a shipment of materials worth over $50,000. Everything was locked, stacked, and ready for the contractors on Monday. But when I came back 2 days later, half of it was gone. At first, I assumed the builders moved it. But then I noticed the padlock on the storage container had been cut, not opened. Cut clean through. My stomach sank. Somebody knew exactly what they were doing. The HOA President Patricia walked by, pretending to be concerned, saying the community had a lot of crime lately. But something about her tone felt rehearsed, like she already knew what happened. That's when I remembered the security cameras I had hidden inside the unfinished walls. I pulled the footage that night, and there it was. 2 HOA maintenance staff unlocking the side gate with a master key, walking straight to my storage container, and loading my materials into the back of the HOA utility truck. Not even masks, not even hats. They acted like it was just another day on the job. My hands shook with rage, but I forced myself to breathe. I called my lawyer first thing in the morning. He told me to gather everything: the footage, the invoices, the deed, and the construction permits. We even used drone footage showing the HOA truck entering the restricted construction zone after hours. Then my lawyer called the police and filed a formal report for theft over $50,000 and automatic felony. The execution was surgical. Police arrived at the HOA office while I stood quietly near the entrance. Patricia tried to stop them, screaming about proper channels and internal investigations. The officers ignored her. They walked straight to the maintenance garage and matched serial numbers for my stolen materials to what was stacked inside. The look on Patricia's face was priceless confusion, turning to panic, panic turning to denial. The consequences came crashing down fast. Both maintenance workers were arrested on the spot. Patricia was questioned for facilitating unauthorized access and obstructing an investigation. The county opened an audit of the HOA's funds and inventory. My lawyer demanded full compensation, plus damages for construction delays. The HOA had no choice but to settle. They cut me a check that covered everything: materials, labor, and legal fees. And the payoff? My home was finished 3 months later, and I installed a huge sign at the end of my driveway. It read, "This property is under surveillance. Smile, you're not as invisible as the HOA thinks." The board never bothered me again. Not after becoming the example. They got half their staff fired and the president replaced. If you love HOA justice stories, like the video and subscribe.